And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road at, Poor Trav's Deli, the best steamed sandwiches in the Tri-Cities, bar none. That boys are getting a couple of boys getting the Phillies. Got a guy that's in there, got a meatball sub, so it's ready. We're ready for you, and hopefully you're ready for us. 543-6128 is the number to call. Call in here and order, come in here and eat, sit right behind us, enjoy it, or get it to go, whatever you want to do. Poor Trav's Deli right here in Elizabethton on Broad Street. Again, right across from the Jewelers Bench, our great sponsor over there, right across the street. So we're here, lots going on. We got basketball tonight, got a doubleheader audio only at Sullivan East, airtime 6:15, Lady Cyclones and the gentlemen to follow. On the return match, both won their game first time out right down the street of John Treadway. So tonight, we'll do it again at Sullivan East to make up a Tuesday night's game that canceled because of the snow. Tomorrow, I would guess, nobody's told me this, I would guess it'd be up in the air. We got a winter storm watch coming in here. Or will we get the snow? I don't know. I think we will this time. I think we'll get some snow out of the deal. They're saying it's going to be a dry, powdery snow, but snow. So we'll see. But we have a game scheduled tomorrow night at Crockett. But first things first will be tonight at Sullivan East, 6:15 airtime, with the tip-off at 6:30, the Cyclones and the Patriots, the Lady Patriots in the first game, of course, the Lady Cyclones and the guys to follow. So lots going on. The continued fallout of the Bill Belichick, we didn't make it to the Hall of Fame, how come thing. I mean, they're making a federal production out of this, I think, but he is going to get in, just to get in this year. And again, it's Spygate and Deflategate, I would think. And that's what some of the voters are saying. They held that against him, not being an automatic first year into the NFL Hall of Fame. Okay. Got a story about Eli Manning's not in. He won't get in this year either, so a lot of folks think he should be in the Hall of Fame, and the numbers don't bear it out, and so as a result, they've not voted him in. So we'll take a look at that. We got some baseball, got some college basketball. The Vols go on the road to win last night in overtime. Got a couple of birthdays today, as a matter of fact, some celeb birthdays we always like to tell you about. In fact, we got 5 of them today. Catherine Ross, who is the wife, Butch Cassidy Sundance Kid, the wife of Sam Elliott. She is 85 today. Tom Selleck, Magnum P.I. having a birthday. Tom Selleck is 80 today. Oprah is having a birthday. Miss Winfrey is 71 today. Judy Norton, you know her as Mary Ellen off the Waltons. You know you're getting old when Mary Ellen Walton is 67 today. And Arlene Mandrell, the Mandrell sisters, having a birthday. She's 69, so those are the birthdays again on this Tuesday. No, Tom, this is Thursday. Thursday, January 29th, one of the greatest people I ever met in my life passed away today. Went to heaven. Pastor Bobby Stout from Pleasant Beach Baptist Church stepped into eternity a year ago. It's hard to believe he's gone. So, but anyway, think about him a lot. Pastor Stout gone a year ago today. It's hard to believe. All right, here we go. National anthem. Where are we? Goes an ambulance. Hope the person on the receiving end of that ambulance is going to be okay. All right, let's do the national anthem. How about it? Who's going to get to do it? Tick, 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 tick. Oh, King the Mayor's out of Dollywood on the Tom Taylor Sports.
1, 2. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Back on the Tom Douglas Sports. Hello, Jerry Marler. How you doing? And Phil Whitaker. Thank you guys for watching the show number 2436 on our way to 2,500 shows. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be in the studio tomorrow. I don't think we're going to try and battle the snow. I think it's supposed to come probably while we're on the air tomorrow. We'll see, but I think at this point we're going to pass and we'll do it from the studio, brought to you by Food City tomorrow. But if not, we'll be at Food City in Gray. Basketball tonight, audio-only doubleheader at Sullivan East. Airtime 6:15 right here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. All right, so you've got all these different sandwiches here. Got my two buddies here behind me. You got two Phillies, wolfing it down. Young lady just came in to pick up an order she called in. She got a pastrami and cheese. You got ham and cheese, turkey and cheese, the Mad Italian, which they fly out the door. That would be the ham and turkey combo. You have corned beef, Reuben, pastrami, all with cheese, steak and cheese, roast beef and cheese. You can get a BLT in here, a good old-fashioned bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. A meatball sub. Oh, man, those are good. All that going on right here. And, of course, you got two salads to choose from, the house salad and the chef salad here. Again, at Poor Trav's Deli, where we are broadcasting live. The house salad and then the chef salad, you get your, always like Richard says, get a fistful of meat. Put in there your choice of ham, turkey, roast beef, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, croutons, 2 packs of salad dressing. That's the chef salad. The house salad is everything we just said without the meat, of course. Got your sides in here. You can pick from cup of onions or pickled eggs. Good stuff. So we're going to have lunch here before we head off to Sullivan East and bring you the doubleheader audio only tonight. The Cyclones and the Patriots of Sullivan East. In fact, I think we're going to be audio the rest of the way on the road. We've got games at Crockett. We've got games at Tennessee High. We've got games at Daniel Boone. I think we're going to go audio only on those. So that's good. So there you go. That's because we're going to be on the air tonight. All right, top 25 college basketball last night. 3 games. None of the teams were even challenged, really. Houston, the closest, they won by 9 over Texas Christian. 10th-ranked Cougars win it by 9. Florida goes into South Carolina. They're getting it together. They blew out South Carolina. I don't know whether Florida's that good or South Carolina's that bad. They beat them by 47 points. I watched some of that. 90, didn't watch long. 47 points, 95-48 was the final. Whew. Wow. St. John's, a 22-point win over Butler last night. So Rick Pitino's bunch doing pretty good. St. John's 25th in the country. And so, hello, kids. How we doing? Come in and get you some food? You hungry? What'd you order? What are you going to order? Roast beef? The Mad Italian? Good choice. All right, top 25, nothing tonight, top 25. However, last night, the Volunteers go into Athens, Georgia. Anytime you can win in the SEC, number one. And number two, on the road's a big deal. Jacoby Gillespie out of Greenville, 21 points. J.P. Estrella scored 5 of his 17 in overtime. Rick Barnes, 850th career win. The Volunteers beat the Bulldogs in Athens, 86-85. So Ament added 19. Boswell, 13 and 10, had a double-double. So Bishop Boswell, 13 points, 10 boards for the Volunteers, now 14 and 6 and 4 and 3 in the Southeastern Conference. The big difference in the ball game on the boards, Tennessee out-rebounded Georgia 52-27. Wow. That's incredible. So Tennessee will be at home, in theory, weather permitting, against Auburn on Saturday at the Food City Center on Saturday night, as a matter of fact, against Auburn, who's playing very well right now. So the Lady Vols tonight at home against Mississippi State at the Food City Center. We'll let you know tomorrow how that goes. So that's the biggie. Jacoby Gillespie, 21 out of Greenville. What a great transfer. He's been a big pickup, to say the least. And so the Volunteers win on the road last night in overtime, 86-85 against Georgia in Georgia. It's a big deal. All right, Eli Manning. Bill Belichick, the fallout continues as to why he's not into the NFL Hall of Fame. And so now the voters, they're mad at him. So I don't get this. You know, here's the rules and here's the stipulations to get into the NFL, and he didn't qualify. Well, sure he qualified. Well, not to their liking. So there's reasons why. And so now they want everybody to come forward and say, did you or did you not vote for Belichick, and why did you not? I mean, it's supposed to be a secret vote, I guess. So why now? Because it didn't go away. Somebody wanted now. I want you to tell us what you did and why you did it. No. If you voted the way you wanted to vote it, and it's a secret vote all these years, and it's a private vote, then why now? Because it didn't go the way somebody wanted. Well, I want you to tell us why you didn't vote for him. No, no. This is the system, and so somebody didn't get their way, and so they want to make it. Look, the guy should be in the Hall of Fame. He will be next year. He's not going to be this year. You've got Ken Anderson, Roger Craig, and L.C. Greenwood going in. Those are the three pretty good guys. They're going in. Ken Anderson, the Bengals, Roger Craig with the 49ers, of course, L.C. Greenwood, part of that famous Steelers defense. And so he and Mean Joe Green and company. So, but anyway, Belichick not in, and they don't know why. So, and everybody's kind of up in arms about that. Eli Manning wants to get in the Hall of Fame. He's not there, and he's not going to get into this year either. And we'll tell you why right after this break. We're live here again at Poor Trav's Deli. The best steamed sandwiches anywhere, folks. And they don't scrimp. Trey's the man today. Trey's cranking them out. Got two more guys in there. Lunch is, we're not quite to lunch. Well, it's lunch for some, obviously, because they're getting their food. It's 11:45 or thereabouts, so usually lunch hour we consider top of the hour. But, hey, it's okay to come right here right now, 543-6128. Come in here and eat it. Sit back behind us. Got the soda machine behind us. Or get it to go. Either way you want to do it. They got the full bag of chips. Got the new chip guy in. It's fully stocked now. They had something happen with the potato chip distributor. The guy quit or something. So, anyway, Big John's closeouts. Hey, we still got rock salt? Gone? Shovels? That's it? Yeah. So the rock salts, I mean, I'm glad I got my bag last week from Big John's closeouts and my gloves and my flashlights, although I didn't need it. Knock on wood, hope I don't need it this time around either. We've got the storm supposed to be coming in here tomorrow. But anyway, the rock salt's gone. They've sold it out. Hello, Janice Bradley. How you doing, lady? Thank you so much for watching the show. Big John's closeouts with hammer high prices. Also bought that faucet cover. Man, that came in handy. That styrofoam, paid $4 for that. That was an awesome. Put that over top of my outdoor faucet. Smart. Sometimes I don't do smart things. That was a smart thing. But anyway, let's take a break. We'll be right back. We'll take a look at why Eli Manning's probably not getting the Hall of Fame, at least not this year. We'll do that right after this. We talked to my man. He's in the house. He's here. He is our buddy, our dear friend, as a matter of fact. My buddy Richard Oakes, owner of Poor Trav's Deli here in the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Out and about, ball games, ball practices, on the move. Make that phone number, put in your phone, 543-6128. Stop by and get some sandwiches, right? Tell me about it.
Yeah. Give us a call real quick on your way to whatever event or gathering you've got going on there when the weather's nice, and we'll have that bag ready for you when you get here about 10 minutes later.
Yep. Talk about the subs, the poor boys. You sell a lot of those, the cold subs. We don't talk enough about those.
Yeah, when the weather warms up, people like them cold sandwiches. They have bologna, salami, ham, and cheese on them. We've got a 6-inch on a soft split deli roll, and then we have the 12 inches on the sesame seeded Grecian bread.
Yep.
Mix it up with some mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce, tomato, lots of them spicy onions.
Yep, the 12-inch goes for $6.49. The 6-inch will go for $5.19, and they're piled high with meat. They don't scrimp here at Poor Trav's Deli. So
if you like extra, you can always add extra. You make it as thick as you like.
There you go. So those are the cold subs. Let's talk about the salads real quick. Tell me about the salads at Poor Trav's.
We'll put you a fistful of lettuce in a tray with some shredded ham, roast beef, or turkey, some shredded cheese. We have tomatoes, spicy onions, some crunchy croutons, 2 packs of dressing. We have ranch, Italian, honey mustard, and Thousand Island.
Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9. Closed on Sunday. Phone number is 543-6128 Broad Street, Elizabeth, and right across from the Jewelers Bench. One of our great sponsors who sponsors the player of the game, by the way. Don't forget that. He puts free sandwiches in these kids' hands for being the star player of whatever sport we're covering. So
I think they like it.
They do like it.
They do like it.
Yep, they do like it. And so we like giving it. He likes to give it.
That's right.
And so we appreciate it. It's a win-win for everybody. Poor Trav's Deli. Be loyal, buy local. Support Poor Trav's Deli here in Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show at Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Poor Trav's Deli. Drug Center. Health Mart Pharmacy. Tell me about that. Why does that help the consumer when they come here to shop?
Yeah, the Health Mart is a group that whenever pharmacies buy drugs, they're able to contract with small pharmacies and get us purchasing power the same as a big pharmacy would be able to do, like a big chain or something like that. So basically, all our prescriptions that we buy and anything over the counter, like medicines, braces, glasses, really about anything, it lets us get cheaper prices. That is good for us and good for our customers, because a lot of people think coming to a small pharmacy you may have to pay more for prescriptions or over the counters, but if anything, it's cheaper here.
Yep. It's not the case. It's cheaper here. Hours are open, again, at Lingerfield Drug Center.
Yeah, here Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 12.
How do we find you on social media?
On Facebook as Lingerfeld Drug Center.
And you know when we'll ask you, the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
Health Mart Pharmacy. There's a sign hanging up there. Lingerfield Drug Center, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live here again at Port Travis Deli, 543-6128. So behind us we got two Mad Italians and a ham and cheese. There you go. So if you haven't had lunch, come in here. Hang with us, 543-6128. You can sit back here like these folks are and eat it, or you can get it to go, whichever one you want to do. But I'm telling you, I've been to these other places that blow smoke about how good their steamed sandwiches are in the Tri-Cities. Don't even touch what you get here, Port Travis. That's why it's almost a landmark. It's almost just a household name, or one of those institutions, I guess. One of those just treasures of the Tri-Cities, as I call it. Landmark is Port Travis Deli. 543-6128 is the number to call. Again, you can get, now the cold subs, you get a 6-inch little poor boy sub for $5.19. You couldn't go get the bread, the meat, the maters, the whatever you put on your sandwich. You couldn't go make one for $5.19. For a 6-inch sub, and the 12-inch is $6.49. A 12-inch sub made the way you want for $6.49. Man, they're coming in here. Look at this. I love it. Come on in. Cheeses, American cheese, hot pepper jack, provolone, sharp cheddar, smoked cheddar, and smoked provolone are some of the specialty cheeses you can get on your sandwiches right here again at Port Travis Deli. All right, so what do I do with the Eli Manning story? I just had it in my hand. Leslie's going to be here in just a minute. Let's see. Here it is. Eli Manning's going to have to wait to get in the Pro Football Hall of Fame another year. 2-time Super Bowl MVP. Does that not get you into the Hall of Fame? And look, whether he gets in or not is irrelevant to me, but, I mean, he's earned it, I would think. 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Didn't get enough votes for the Pro Football Hall of Fame in his second year of eligibility. So we'll see what he can do, but he's not going to do it this year. So what are some of the numbers for, he ranked 10th year-by-year leaderboards for touchdown passes and passing yards, which is closer to a Hall of Fame average than really jumping out there to get into the Hall of Fame because his statistics are not that strong. But the longer it takes Eli to get in, the tougher it's going to be for other quarterbacks coming up on the ballot. Drew Brees is a lock. Of course, needless to say, Tom Brady, some say the greatest of all time. I would have to agree. Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger will be locks for the Pro Football Hall of Fame, no question, when it's their turn to come up on the wheel. Eli Manning, one of 6 players all time with multiple Super Bowl MVPs. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Montana, Bart Starr, and Terry Bradshaw. Pretty good company. But Eli Manning's not in yet. He's one of 4 quarterbacks with multiple game-winning drives in the Super Bowl, including Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and Terry Bradshaw, and Eli Manning. It's pretty impressive stat, folks. Multiple game-winning touchdown drives in the Super Bowl. Eli Manning, also an Ironman, started 210 straight regular season games. Third longest streak by a quarterback behind Brett Favre and Phillip Rivers. You know they take a pounding back there. Hello, Reba Whitehead. Hello, Phil Whitaker. He also retired top 10 all-time in pass touchdowns and passing yards. So there you go. So Joe Namath, last quarterback inducted with a losing record. Eli Manning won't get in this year, but he'll get in at some point. I mean, that's two-time Super Bowl MVP. And those stats I just gave you, I mean, the goal for everybody is to get to the championship, and he did and won it. I mean, you can give me all the numbers you want to, but at the end of the day, what are we looking for? Looking for these. Looking for rings. Looking for championships. That's what everybody plays for. You know that, and I know that. That's why they're getting ready to have Super Bowl next Sunday. Somebody wants to win the world championship of professional football, be it the Patriots or the Seahawks. That's why they do it. And so if you go by that criteria, I would think Eli Manning qualifies. Two-time Super Bowl MVP. What was that stat? One of 4 quarterbacks with multiple game-winning drives in the Super Bowl. Game-winning drives in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Terry Bradshaw, and Eli Manning. So, well, he's funny on the commercials. Well, he is, but that's got nothing to do with football. So his media presence has nothing to do with getting into the Hall of Fame. It's what you did between the chalks, and I think he qualifies. But he ain't going to get in this year. That's bad English. He's not going to get in this year. Happy birthday to Catherine Ross, is 85. Tom Selleck, Magnum P.I. having a birthday. He's 80. Oprah Winfrey having a birthday today. She has 71 candles in her birthday cake. Mary Ellen Walton from the Walton TV show. Judy Norton, 67 today. And Earlene Mandrell, one of the 3 Mandrell sisters, Barbara, Louise, and Earlene. Earlene is 69 today. Used to have the TV variety show. The targeting rule in college football, there's changes coming. We're going to take a look at that right after this break. There are changes coming in college football with regards to the targeting rule. We'll find out about that right after this from one of our great sponsors, the great folks at Double C Western Supply. Our 3 points sponsor will be tonight shooting threes, Double C3 as the Cyclones go to East tonight. Audio only, airtime at 6:15, tip-off at 6:30. Lady Cyclones, guys to follow tonight at the Patriot Palace at Sullivan East. Doubleheader of Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton, your Cowboy store, and so much more. We have shoes and boots for guys and gals. We have kids' boots and shoes for the little people, too. Ball caps, Marriott Wrangler, a large selection of Huey. We have purses, billfolds, handbags. We carry a full line of Montana Silversmith jewelry. We have both Lane Frost and Huey cologne and perfumes. We even have several styles of rugs to choose from, and a large kids section full of boots and shoes and jeans and dresses and even stuffed animals. And jeans, and more jeans, both work and casual for guys and gals. Ariat Wrangler in all sizes and styles. T-shirts for men, women, and kids. For cold weather, we have fleece tops and sweaters. And racks full of men's shirts, including the George Strait line from Wrangler. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts for men and women. Vests and jackets for the cold days and nights for the guys and the ladies. We have a full line of tack and cowboy hats for cowboys and cowgirls, along with belts and a great selection of saddles. So you see, it is a cowboy store and more. Double C Western Supply, Railroad Street, Elizabethton. Find us on Facebook and at doublecwesternsupply.com. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who stopped by, and we appreciate that very much. Hello, lady. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Are you? It's warm in here.
It's
Feels
warm in
good.
here.
Feels good.
It's cold outside.
Yes, it is.
We are under a winter storm watch starting tomorrow afternoon till Saturday night, and they're talking 3 to 7, 4 to 8 inches. We'll get some of this. So I
Time
just
to
got
pull the sleds out.
that's it. I just
Yep.
got the feeling it's going to happen on this one.
We got
so
a little hill. You can come to our house.
we can sled ride down the hill, me and Randy.
Yep. We could have competitions.
Yeah.
Since you're a sports guy.
Since we're a sports guy, we can have sledding competitions.
Competitions.
Yeah. Between me and you and Randy, or who's going to
Oh,
be
it'd be you and Randy.
Be
I
me
can
and
go down
Randy.
one time, but I can't get. I could go back up. Well, maybe I could this year since I got my knee done.
Leslie will be inside making hot chocolate and cookies while we're out there freezing our tails off. And she'll be looking out the window, wave at us. 2 idiots out there riding sleds. So, on cardboard.
Oh,
Did you ever go down the hill on cardboard and slow? We used to we were crazy back when we were growing up. I was talking about this the other day with a friend of mine. We got an old car hood. And there was about 25 or 30 of us got on this car hood and went down the hill at the dam, the spillway of the
my
dam.
goodness.
Thing was, I bet it was going 100 miles an hour. We didn't
Oh, my
care.
gosh.
We were in high school. And it hit, I mean, there was probably 15, 20 kids in high school got on this car hood, and down the hill we went. So Randy and I may be sled riding, apparently. So, and Leslie won't be. So
I'll do it once or twice.
once or twice, and
Yeah.
she'll say, "Boys, I'm done." So you remember the little brown jersey gloves you used to have? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they last about 2 minutes, and they're
Yep.
and they're wet.
Sopping wet.
Oh, sop. You remember? You remember?
Freeze your hands off.
Yes. We're here live again at Poor Trav's Deli. The best steamed sandwiches in the world right here. And so 543-6128 is the number to call in and get your order. We got all kinds of chips. Let's see, we got Lay's, Cheetos, Doritos, Ruffles. We've got Lay's. We've got Tom's. We've got Cracker Jacks,
Baked.
baked.
Unbaked.
We got
Baked are
Funyuns.
good.
We got Fritos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cheetos.
So here's some birthdays. I'm gonna get her take on some of these birthdays. Then we'll get into matters in hand here. So today's birthdays are Catherine Ross, who's the wife of Sam Elliott, who played in Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid.
Okay.
She's 85.
No way.
Tom Selleck, Magnum PI, is 80 today.
Wow.
Oprah Winfrey is 71 today.
Huh. There you go, Randy.
You know you're getting old when Mary Ellen Walton, Judy Norton she is 67 today.
Wow.
And then Earlene Mandrell, remember the Mandrell sisters TV show?
I do.
Earlene's
She
69.
must
So
have
there's
been the youngest one.
she's the baby. Yep. That's your birthdays for this Thursday, January the 29th. Yeah. So.
Yep.
All right, we got to talk. We got stuff to talk about here. We are
Yep. Liberty.
the Liberty Celebration, the official outdoor drama of the great state of Tennessee. Auditions are continuing. What's going on? What's the latest?
They canceled them last weekend, of course, because of the weather, the ice and stuff. But this weekend, they're on for, what in the world is that? Oh, this is my other one. They're on for this weekend from 1 to 4, Saturday 1 to 4. So if you're already scheduled for that, you're good to go.
Now, is this in person or Zoom in case
In
it
person.
snows?
These
It's
are in person. They're
All
the
right.
tryouts.
All right.
Takes about 5 minutes. They just have you come in. If you're a male, you want a male role, they'll have a couple of excerpts from the script that you just read for them, act out for them. And if you're want a female role, speaking role, then you do that. If you just want to walk on, they pay you just to walk on and dress out. You don't have to do any of that, but you have to do a little bit of paperwork. Everybody has to do it. So it takes about 5-10 minutes and you're done. So this Saturday, and they're talking about making up last Saturday's the following Saturday. So it'll be the 8th of February and the 14th. So for Valentine's Day, you can come try out for Liberty,
Yeah.
Tennessee's official outdoor drama.
Yeah. Now, for folks who, and we get more and more out-of-state viewers, and we love that. Ladies and gentlemen, in the house, Mrs. Van Huss is here. That would be our director of schools' better half is in the house, getting her a sandwich. So, for folks out there who don't know, tell them this particular play is a representation of the actual events that happened here in Elizabethton that was really a key to the development of our country. Tell us about that.
Yes, and because of the 250th, also 230th celebration for the state of Tennessee, statehood, it's going to be a big one this year. So we cover 4 major events that happened right here in East Tennessee. The Transylvania Purchase, largest land deal to this date in the United States, where we purchased over, was it 2 million acres from the Cherokee for goods and silver. And then right after that, Watauga Purchase, while they were in a good mood, we purchased the land we've been leasing from them. So that's covered. The big attack by the Cherokee on Fort Watauga is covered. The setting up of their own government, which was first, even before the Declaration was done. They set up their own government to govern themselves by, and it was called the Watauga Association and the Watauga Articles. We cover that. And we also cover Kings Mountain, where they went to Kings Mountain, took out Patrick Ferguson, a key battle in the Revolutionary War.
So what we do, or what they do, at Sycamore Shoals State Park, which is right up the street here. They have a outdoor amphitheater with a live production of ballpark. How many people? Over 100 people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 100 people. Speaking parts. So what we're doing when we say Liberty Celebration, we're letting folks audition to be a part of the program. It's every weekend in the month of June. Yeah. So now's the time if you're interested.
To try out.
If you we need extras, we need speaking parts and non-speaking parts, everything, right?
Yes, and we need men. One's over there hollering, we need men.
We need men.
We need men.
Yeah.
We provide costuming, so you don't have to worry about buying that. They pay you to do so many rehearsals and the shows. And so the first weekend in June, it's Friday, Saturday. Second weekend, Friday, Saturday. Then the last 2 weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And on the first Thursday we do, it is Veterans Night. So veterans and the guests get in free. That's our thank you to them for what they've done for our freedom.
They've earned it.
And all of it is bringing history to life. That's what we try to do. So,
all this coming up again Saturday from 1 to 4. If the snow comes and you have to cancel, you'll put something out to let people know, right?
They've been putting alerts on the Friends of Sycamore Shoals website and Sycamore Shoals website.
Yeah.
So just go there and look, and it'll let you know if it's been canceled or not. They're going to try, though.
Absolutely. Well, they gotta
For
try.
sure, it'll be the following weekend because
Yeah.
it's going to be good that weekend.
Yeah. It's supposed to warm up next week.
Yeah.
We'll be up in the 40s and 50s.
Woo-hoo.
Think spring.
Yeah.
We're just talking to Mr. Reed back here. Baseball's not that far out. Cyclone baseball. Can't wait. We've got basketball tonight. Doubleheader, audio only at Sullivan East. Starting at 6:15 tonight. So we're excited about that. So what part do you play in Liberty?
I have in the past, and we'll see again this year, Elizabeth Carter. Randy's going to maybe just get to be one person this year instead of 3 or 4. If we get some men, come try out.
Need men.
Yeah.
So
he might be, William Bean this year or James Robertson. All of them real characters, real historical characters.
All right.
So,
Saturday from 1 to 4
yep.
at Sycamore Shoals at
Might
the
be
park.
1 to 5, but they can get online and register.
Whatever.
Yeah.
1 to 4, 1 to 5. So
Do I need to show the little thingy,
show the little thingy,
the little QR code?
QR code, if you want to.
They can get on one of the sites, Friends of Sycamore Shoals.
That's where you want to go.
Or,
Just
yeah.
give them one. Friends of Sycamore Shoals.
And it'll have where you can look at the QR code, get on to the register site and register, or it'll tell you how to go another way.
Just go to Friends of Sycamore,
Sycamore
Shoals.
Shoals.
There you
Look
go.
for auditions for Liberty.
Get you a sandwich, would you?
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. We'll take a break. Randy's here. We're going to put him on the air. He's all happy. The Yankees he's gaga because they signed Cody Bellinger. All right, we'll let him talk about that and some more baseball next.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Yellow Patsy Lions. How you doing again? Cyclone basketball audio only tonight on the road at Sullivan East. Airtime 6:15. We'll bring it to you. Paint the picture. Against the Patriots at the Patriot Palace at Sullivan East tomorrow night. We're at Crockett. Very much with an asterisk beside that based on the snow and the weather. We're in their winter storm watch, so we'll see if we get it. But I would think they'll err on the side of being cautious and cancel the game tomorrow night, but that ain't my call. So that's not good English. It's not my call. That ain't my call. Every now and then West Virginia kind of comes out of my pores, and that's okay. That's home. All right, hello, Patsy Lions. Hello, Reba Whitehead. How you doing? All right, so you got your guy, Cody Bellinger, re-signed to the Yankees. Are you good with that? You like it?
Here we are in our winter coats, and we're talking baseball there, Tom.
What'd you say, 2 weeks from yesterday?
2 weeks from yesterday.
Spring training starts.
Spring training starts. Cody Bellinger's back on board with the Yankees. I'm happy about that. As long as he can keep his production as he did last year, then he was an asset, big asset. It's a good defensive player. Still need the bullpen.
Still need some pitching help.
That's where the help is needed in that bullpen. I know they're trying to rebuild it, but looking at who they've signed, I don't know if it's much of an improvement. Talking about the Yankees here, of course.
Yeah. So I look at the division. The Orioles have really helped themselves.
They have.
They're going to be tough.
They have.
The Red Sox have helped themselves.
Well,
they lost Bregman, but they've helped themselves.
They have.
I think getting Ranger Suarez is big for the Red Sox as a frontline pitcher. But they need some sticks.
Yeah, that's been their issue.
Yeah.
I've always, even with a bunch of unknowns here lately, the Red Sox, it seems, have been pretty decent at hitting. Well, until they traded away, what's his name, to first baseman. Who was it? Senior moment here, Red Sox. Traded away their best player last year, remember?
No, I've drawn a blank too.
Oh, you know who it is though. He played third base.
Soto? He wasn't.
No, it wasn't Soto.
And Bregman?
Then no, not Bregman. Maybe played first base. Maybe played first base. They traded him to the National League, to the Padres or somebody. Oh well, yeah. Whoever knows that answer gets a free
I have no clue.
shout out.
So the first baseman for the Red Sox.
Yeah, left-hander, big home run hitter.
I'm drawing a blank.
Oh my goodness!
I keep thinking of Poppy, but he's been Ortiz.
We may have to look this.
Look this one up real quick because it'll drive me nuts.
Yeah, we will. So keep going.
Wow,
there.
Okay. Randy's telling me. Randy's coaching me on my show. That's good.
Okay,
keep going,
see.
Tom. Okay, Randy. Thank you. And Leslie's over there going like this, like move on, and so they'll never be back on the show again. Randy better enjoy it. So I'm just teasing. So.
Well, we were talking about how young we are, old or whatever. Yeah, we can't remember.
Well, I'm not a Red Sox guy per se, but I guess I
you.
should know. But the big first baseman left-hander hit a home runs, went to the National League. I've drawn a complete blank.
Rafael Devers.
Oh, he went to the Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a guy I can't stand.
We're not talking about whether we can stand him or not, but he was their best hitter.
Well, I should have known that because that's a guy I thought was a clubhouse cancer. Anyway, Devers is gone. They have to get a stick to replace him. So, but anyway, I think in the division, all of a sudden, I think the Orioles are right at the top. They're going to compete.
They're going to compete. I think Toronto even, made a couple of moves themselves. So
of course, they lost Bo Bichette.
They did,
but they got Guerrero back.
They did, which is key.
Big,
huge, really, really big.
Yep.
Bo's okay. I know he's a big name, but. Looking at his very good defensive player.
Bo Bichette?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But looking at him from offensive side, last year he was okay, but I think overall he's just sort of maybe just above average.
Yeah.
Hitter on the offense, but.
Well, the Mets thought he's paid him a lot of money to come over and play with the Mets.
Sure did.
So there you go.
Sure did. How do you like their lineup, though?
The Mets lineup?
The Mets are not afraid to spend that money. We talked about that. Not afraid to spend that money.
They're trying to get Framber Valdez now, too. They're trying to go get him.
They are.
And Chris Bassett. Yep. Although I've read where the Yankees are trying to get Chris Bassett. And the Braves are after him, too. So we'll see how that goes. But you need...
Relievers. Don't need starters.
Who's your ace?
Well, you got Fried.
And Garrett Cole. Is he back?
Garrett Cole should be back. Well, he won't be back until, end of May, something like that. He'll miss the first couple of months.
Yeah.
and then Rodon up and down.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to give him credit. Last year, his ERA was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
We're here live again at Port Travis. We're talking to Randy, who's come in with Leslie. And Leslie and Randy run together how many years?
28, be 29 in June.
29 years in
29
June. That's awesome. So
I think so.
I know you do. She's a good girl.
I'm a lucky man.
You are a lucky man.
Lucky man.
And she's a lucky girl. You're a good guy.
Well, I don't know about that. I just keep
on trucking.
Yep, that's right.
We'll get you a sandwich, sir.
All right, we'll do it.
Thank you
Good
for
to
coming
see
by.
you. Yes,
so
sir.
I figured he'd be happy. Yankees
Oh,
re-signed
yeah.
Bellinger. So
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
yeah. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll talk about the new rule about college football targeting. They're going to back it off a little bit. It's not going to be so severe. We'll tell you about it next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Hey there, neighbors. Todd Houston here with the Elizabethton Church of Christ, wishing you a very happy new year and a wildly successful 2026. I'd like to invite you to come and get to know our family here at Elizabethton as we are seeking to be more like our Lord every day. We're no perfect people, but we're a people that love the Lord and love you. We'd love to get to know you. If you'd like to join us, our times are at 10 and 11 a.m. on Sunday, 6:30 p.m., and then again Wednesday evening at 7. You can find us on Facebook or at elizabettoncoc.org.
Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do, and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys, we didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, you know, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, you know, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend. Attorneys for closing we recommend. And you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, let's see what's going on with this college football targeting. They are going to change the rules. Flags for targeting are on the decline. Very controversial when it's thrown because always at a key part of the ballgame, and I get that. So the NCAA is going to change the rule. That's what they're going to propose here. Targeting opponents have presented two different penalty classifications, what they're looking at. Less severe infractions could fall under a level 1 category, just a 15-yard penalty. A more severe targeting may warrant a level 2 call with a yardage penalty and a kick out of the game, which they do now. So there you go. When cornerback Xavier Lucas launched himself into wide receiver Caden Lee and made forceful contact with Lee's helmet on a tackle in the semifinals, he drew a flag, was forced to sit out the first 30 minutes of the Hurricanes' biggest game of the year. So Miami's coach, understandably so, said the rules need to be revisited, so it looks like they're going to do that. They're going to maybe come out with a 2-tier targeting system, which just puts more stress, I would think, on the officials trying to. So now you got, drop a hat like this, you got to make a call. Is it level 1 targeting or level 2 targeting? Then instant replay comes into play. So a less severe infraction would be a level 1 with a 15-yard penalty. A level 2 targeting would be a 15-yard penalty and getting kicked out of the game, an ejection. But again, it's going to ask the officials to make a snap decision right on the spot. Of course, they'll go back to the replay. And then you slow the games down to get a replay. So it's all, but again, it's putting more and more pressure and stress on the officials, I think. They've got enough to take care of as it is, in my humble opinion. So anyway, that's what they're talking about doing. It's not for sure yet, but you know as well as I do, when they talk it, it's going to be. So here's what I like. The Florida Gator coach, John Sumrall, is pretty cool. New coach of Florida, he hands them out jerseys and shorts and shirts with nothing on them. No Gator, just plain. He said, you got to earn it. I love it. He said, you got to earn the logo. We ain't earned it yet. We haven't earned a thing. All we got is our name. To wear the Florida Gator logo, to wear the Gators across your helmet, to wear the Gators on your shirt, you got to earn it. I love it. Good for him. Signed a 6-year, $44 million contract to replace Billy Napier. Summerall's first steps included keeping 5 top-tier players in Gainesville, not letting them leave on the portal, to the tune of $5.2 million. They're paying these guys. So they came back in mid-January, been running and lifting and in plain black or white blue workout shorts. No Gators on them. Said, nope, you ain't earned it to wear the Gator logo yet, which I think is pretty cool. So anyway, that's John Summerall, the new coach of the Florida Gators, doing that. Tom Taylor Sports Show. We are live again at Poor Chav's Deli's where we are. 543-6128 is the number to call. What'd you get, Randy? What'd you order? What'd you get? What is that? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, look at you. This come from the park? Really? She just gave me this. How sweet. So put this on my keychain. Put something in there, something of importance. Yep. 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 Puts more pressure on the officials, I think. What'd you get? Roast beef and cheese. The Broccoli's are here and they're gone. Good job, Randy and Leslie. Thank you for coming. So, anyway, Randy's right. They're putting more pressure and more stress on the officials. Now you're going to have 2 levels of targeting. I mean, it's been proposed. It's not been pushed through yet, but you know as well as I do, when they propose it, more than likely it's going to go through, and so that's where they're at. Port Travis Dell is where we are. Cyclone basketball tonight, audio only, doubleheader at Sullivan East. No, T. Duggar, they're playing in the championship tonight. What'd she tell me? It's somewhere 7 o'clock at Sevier for the regional championship of boys basketball. So good luck, Coach Harrison and the T. Duggar boys basketball team here in Elizabethton. They're playing the regional championship tonight at 7 o'clock at Sevier Middle School in Kingsport. Hopefully Baker will give me scores because we're going to be at Sullivan East at the Patriot Palace bringing you Cyclone basketball. 6:15 airtime with the Lady Cyclones, who won big the first time out. Both guys and girls won big the first time they played at John Treadway Gym. But tonight it's on the road at East. Audio only, 6:15 airtime, 6:30 tip-off, Lady Cyclones, and the guys to follow. So, quick break. We got more for you. We'll be right back after this from our great sponsor, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. We're on the road. We are here live at Port Travis Deli in Elizabethton on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Therapy Services, great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Why Physical Therapy Services? A lot of folks out there that do what you do. Why PTS?
Nobody does it the way that we do it. There are other people out there that say that they are, and I want to air quote, sports PTs. There's no one out there that is truly a sports physical therapy clinic. We've been in business since 1980, and we continue to be in business after people have been bought and sold, folded. The reason why we continue to stay in business is twofold. Number one, we're a little crazy, which is fun. But number two, and the most important thing, is we always take care of the patient first. You take care of the patient first. This is what my dad always taught me. You take care of the patient first, everything else will fall into place.
Locations? Where you have locations?
1975 West Elk Avenue. That's where my clinic is, where I work primarily, and then we have a pediatric location as well at the Medical Care Building at 1500 West Elk Avenue.
Physical therapy services. Last question, real quick. What's the phone number?
423-543-0073.
Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Hope you're bidding on these items. Go to this website, collinsandcompany.info, and you bid on these through next Tuesday, the 10th. Is that next Tuesday or is that the Tuesday after next? So it'll be the Tuesday after next. But still, you want to get on there and bid. It's $1 a bid. And you have power tools, Black & Decker bench grinder, Cobalt wet tile saw, Cobalt compound miter saw to bid on, assorted battery-operated power tools, Craftsman scale Ryobi's. Starts at $1 a bid at collinsandcompany.info. Patio gazebo, small patio furniture, large outdoor swing with cushions. Wow, this is cool stuff. You have recliners, a queen platform bed to bid on, televisions, home appliances. This is a household liquidation online auction event going on right now. Go to the website at collinsandcompany.info and bid. They ship all over the country for you out-of-state viewers, and we appreciate that bunches. Craftsman riding mower. Wow. Craftsman gas-powered weed eater. A Craftsman battery-powered weed eater. A Warner 6-foot fiberglass ladders. Fiberglass handled rakes, shovels, all kinds of gardening tools. Here it is. Check it out. There's the riding mower right there in the corner. You can bid on that. So, online auction event till the 10th of February at collinsandcompany.info. Now, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, they got an auction. They're auctioning off this house on Tiger Creek and Roan Mountain. 2-bedroom, 1-bath home, 14 acres. Wow. On Tiger Creek. Beautiful home. Go to the website and check it out. We'll show you this picture, but it'd be better to go on the website. It'll do it better justice. collinsandcompany.info, and there it is, live auction event. Phone's ringing. Folks ordering lunch here. Hello, Jimmy Stout. How you doing, sir, down in Atlanta? So collinsandcompany.info. Now we're under a winter storm watch starting tomorrow through Saturday evening. 4 to 8 inches of snow here in the Tri-Cities and more in the mountains. We'll see. I think we'll get something out of this. Something just tells me we're going to get some kind of snow event. The thing about this weekend is the temperature is going to stay down. The high Sunday is 24. Sunday night 6. So whatever we got, it's not going to go anywhere. But then next week's going to be up in the 40s, so it won't be here long. But we are going to get some wintry weather, and we're under winter storm watch again starting tomorrow afternoon through Saturday night. So we've got basketball scheduled tomorrow night at Crockett down in Jonesboro. I'm going to guess that may be put on hold, but I don't know that. But I would think they don't want people on buses, kids on buses, and fans going to a gym on Friday night was supposed to be pouring down the snow. I can't see that happening, but we'll see. But we do have basketball tonight. We are on the air tonight, 6:15 airtime, audio only. The Cyclones at Sullivan East for that one. All right, the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium on Sunday in Winston-Salem. It's going to be right around 18, 19 degrees when they run this race. They're not calling for snow over there, I don't think. I'll have to double check. They didn't as of yesterday. But on Saturday is the qualifying for the Cup Series. At 8 o'clock is Kevin Harvick's happy hour run. Then another set of qualifying heat races at 8:30 on Saturday evening. Then on Sunday, you have the last chance qualifying at 6, and then the Cookout Clash itself at Bowman Gray Stadium at 8 o'clock on Sunday evening. It'll be cold, cold, cold at Bowman Gray. Let's see. I've got the phone. Let's see if they've changed the forecast in Winston-Salem, North Carolina for Sunday for the first official NASCAR event of the season, which is the Clash. Let's see where we go here. Winston-Salem, North Carolina weather. Here we go. Yep, they've changed it. Snow showers, 3 to 6 inches in Winston-Salem. So winter storm watch now. They're under winter storm watch Sunday through Monday. So I would think very much that, Sunday 24 is the high, 11 is the low, and they've got snow over there just like we're going to have it on Saturday. So I would think watching our family right broadcaster, okay? Hello, David Taylor, my old buddy in West Virginia. How you doing, sir? Man, I used to hang out with him. We had some times. Goodness gracious. We had some times growing up in the hills of almost, by God, West Virginia. We had some great times. Hello, David. He's a good guy. Hope to get to see him this summer. So, anyway, that's what's going on down here. Again, the first NASCAR event of the season is the Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium in Winston-Salem. Yesterday was okay. Now they switched the forecast. They got snow in there on Saturday. I'm sure they're going to postpone it and run it on. It's supposed to run it on Sunday. They may run it if they get the track cleared of the snow, but the fans will. You're going to be sitting out in 17-degree weather with 3 to 7 inches of snow in the stands. I don't see it happening. But anyway, that's the event. The Daytona 500 is 16, 17 days out in Florida. That's the biggie to kick off the season. So that's cool. That is awesome. My boyhood friend, my boyhood buddy growing up. And we spent a lot of time together. So, David Taylor. Wow. He had a Nova. I remember Nova. That thing ran like a scalded dog. Went to a concert one time back in high school, telling myself. It's pretty cool. The headliner group was the Doobie Brothers, and they had a group. I'll never forget this. I said, well, who's the warm-up band? He said, some group. I don't know. It's called Kiss. I said, Kiss? What's that about? Kiss is the name of a group? I mean, they were nobodies. So we go into the Huntington Civic Center, or Memorial Center, I guess, in Huntington, West Virginia. Lights go down, of course, Kiss, and the Doobie Brothers and Kiss are two totally different groups. And the lights go down, and poof, the flames. And I thought, what the Sam Hill, I got into this deal. And so we were, I guess, high school, college. I guess we were in high school. I don't know when we were. It's back when we were kids. Anyway, that was the warm-up group, and so it's like, all right, it kind of blew me away. I'd never heard of them. They were unknowns at that time. They were a warm-up band for the Doobie Brothers, Kiss. And, of course, the Doobies came out and rocked it, and that's who we went to see. So, anyway, hope to see you at our class reunion. There you go, 50-year reunion. Yep, I think we'll probably try and get there. So, that'll be good. That's the plan, to be there. Anyway, hello to David. That's cool. So, we saw Kiss, warm-up, and Nobody Group. Didn't know anything about them. Trying to get their foot in the door. Kiss warmed up the Doobie Brothers back in the day in Huntington, West Virginia. All right, if they play baseball, Major League Baseball players represent the United States in the 2028 Olympics in a couple of years in L.A. Dave Roberts, the manager of the Dodgers, wants to manage the team. So last year, Commissioner Rob Manfred said baseball is trying to work through the logistics of pausing the 2028 season, sending big league players to the Olympics because it's being played in America. Several players, including Bryce Harper and Shohei Ohtani, have expressed interest in playing the Olympics at Dodger stadiums where they'll play it in L.A. in the United States. So why would you have the Olympics in the greatest country in the world, the greatest sport, summer's pastime, the boys of summer, and not have baseball in the Olympics and not let the American players, in this case, American manager, manage the team? So, and they're putting it on hold. Well, they got this World Baseball Classic coming up this year, and they're letting players play in it. So why would you not let them play in the Olympics? And I know it's right in the middle of the season. Well, just pause the season. I mean, how often do you have the Olympics? Come on, Rob. Think this through, buddy. How often do you have the Olympics in our country involving baseball? I don't know if it's ever happened. So July 15th to the 20th of this year, Dodger Stadium is going to be, or not this year, 2028, will be the Olympic baseball. You got to have us in the cotton-picking field to play. It's America. We're the greatest country in the world. Come on. So anyway, that's what's going on. That's where we are. We're broadcasting live at Poor Trav's Deli. Whew, got some serious steamed sandwiches. Man, they got it piled on, too. They don't mess around. They don't scrimp. You don't peel the bun back and go, where's the food? Remember the ladies do the Wendy's commercial, where's the beef? Well, it ain't the problem here. They overload the sandwiches. They jack it up and put some meat on it. Ham and cheese, turkey and cheese, corned beef and cheese, all steamed. Can't wait. In about 20 minutes, I'm going to sit right here and grub out before I head off to the ball game. So, good stuff. National Hockey League, we'll take a look at it next coming up. And also what we know of as far as the adjusted schedule of high school sports. You got different teams playing different places. We'll see who's playing tonight right after this from Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Working on your heat pump. I had mine put in 3 years ago, brand new heat pump. Son, it's good. It cranks it out thanks to Advanced Heat Pump Systems.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club Savings Account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, we are live here again at Poor Trav's Deli is where we is, broadcasting live again on this Thursday. Again, happy birthday going out to Catherine Ross, who played on Butch Cassidy and other things too, but that's kind of her signature movie, I think, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid with Paul Newman and Robert Redford. Both passed on. She's 85 today. Tom Selleck from Magnum P.I., he's a birthday boy today. He's 80. Oprah Winfrey is a birthday girl. She's 71 today. Judy Norton, who played Mary Ellen on the Waltons, love the Waltons, 67. And Earlene Mandrell having a birthday, 69. I know this sounds corny, but I dug out last night. I'm not even sure where I got it, but somewhere I picked up the first year on DVD of My Three Sons, which is a TV show back when I was a kid. Loved it. Loved it now. The Douglases, Robbie Douglas and Chip and Ernie, and Steve's the daddy, and Bub is the housekeeper. It's a great show. I mean, it's simple, funny, but there's always a lesson being taught. And, you know, I watched it last night, and Dad was sitting down. One of the boys said, "You need to be kind to who they were having a problem with a kid at school. You need to be kind." I guess it sounds Serbian, just wholesome. And so I watched My Three Sons on DVD last night. I got the first year, so pretty cool. All right, we've got National Hockey League. Who is the Islanders, Columbus, and Ottawa upset the number one team in the league last night, Colorado, 5-2. On the ice tonight, who skates? It's a full slate. Predators, where they skate tonight. Nashville, they are, surely with all these teams, somebody are skating somewhere. They are not. They got a night off. That's crazy, because everybody else looks like they're in. The Carolina Hurricanes are at home against Utah tonight. Philadelphia skates in Boston. The Sabres hosting Los Angeles. Colorado at Montreal. There they are. The Predators skate in New Jersey tonight. I was thinking, man, you would think they'd be skating because everybody else is. It's a busy night in the National Hockey League. The Islanders and the Rangers at Madison Square Garden tonight. Penguins home against Chicago. Tampa Bay home against Winnipeg. Detroit home against Washington. Calgary skates in Minnesota. Florida and St. Louis against the Blues tonight. San Jose, the Sharks, and Edmonton against the Oilers. Toronto at Seattle. Also tonight on the ice in the National Hockey League, Dallas, the Stars in Vegas, and Vancouver, the Canucks. I love saying that. The Vancouver Canucks. They're on the ice tonight at home against Anaheim. Top teams in the league. Colorado's got the best with 35 wins. Tampa Bay with 33. Detroit and Carolina with 32 wins. Then comes Buffalo, Minnesota, and Dallas with 30 wins. So any of these teams play head-to-head tonight? Let's see. Does Minnesota and Dallas play each other? They do not. So anyway, that's what's going on. The Predators tonight on the ice in New Jersey, again in the National Hockey League. We are live here again. We've got basketball tonight, a doubleheader. Audio only will bring it to you from Sullivan East High School. The Patriots and the Cyclones played the first time out, and the Cyclones won both games, but that was in. This is now. We'll see how it goes tonight. That's where the tournament's going to be later on in the season. Next month in February, we'll have the district tournament at East. And so we'll be there tonight. Audio only bringing the broadcast, girls and guys. And then tomorrow we'll be in the studio for the Food City Friday show from the studio tomorrow. Maybe we'll go to Food City. Let's see what the weather's going to do tomorrow, see if this is really coming. And then tomorrow night we're scheduled to be basketball at Crockett tomorrow night. So we'll see. Saturday is the baseball auction. I'm not sure. I think that's up in the air too. So here's the thing. Whatever we get, the temperatures are not going to go up above freezing. So whatever we get, it's going to stay for a couple of days, which will make roads very slippery and treacherous, to say the least, here in the area. So a lot of these activities, I think they're rethinking it, and I think they should. So the baseball auction, if you're the whole point is to have people there to bid on and make money, and you can't get there because of the snow, then in my mind, you'd reschedule it, but that's me. So, and I ain't on the committee, so there you go. We are live here again at Port Travis Deli. It's just steady here. I love it. Just keep on coming. 543-6128 is the number to go. Here comes two more kids in to have lunch with us. So the sandwich of choice so far, just asking people, has been the ham and cheese. That's been the biggie. And so, but again, you have Cheetos and Ruffles and Munchos. You've got over here, you got Doritos, you've got Lay's, you got Cheetos, you got Funyuns, you've got the Chester's popcorn, cheese popcorn, which is really good. You've got some beef sticks over here, they call them Jack Links, and you've also got, of all things, Cracker Jacks. That's American, that's country. Cracker Jacks. How many places sell Cracker Jacks? Well, they do here at Port Travis Deli. Get you a bag of Cracker Jacks. Of course, they got all the drinks. You've got 10 cases full of Pepsi products, Coca-Cola products, Gatorade. You've got the Starbucks in the glass jar, in the glass jars, in glass containers. You've got water. You've got Monster Energy drinks. So you got your one-stop shop. You get the sandwich or the salad. You get your chips. You get your drink all right here. So you're making me hungry. Yep. Remember the days to hang out with that one. Now, we can go way down the trail. That hanging out at, what was the name of that place? Husky's Dairy Bar. Used to go there and get hot dogs. And it was nothing for me to throw down 5 or 6 hot dogs back when I was a kid. Oh, back in the hills of West Virginia. We do this every day from 11 to 1. And so we're here again at Port Travis Deli, where the best steamed sandwiches. Again, there's several other places in the Tri-Cities here that go on about how good they are. They don't touch this place, I'm telling you. And, well, you say that because they're your sponsor. No, they don't touch this place, I'm telling you. They pile it on, and it's good. What'd your kids order? What'd you get? What sandwiches? There you go. Reuben and cheese and turkey and cheese. There you go. So you can't go wrong right here. Of course, they're open from 11 to 9, 6 days a week, closed on Sunday for the Lord's Day. The phone number to call in is, and get it, 543-6128. Now, if you want to feed a group, I know there's teams come in here all the time and get sandwiches to go feed the team before a game. I know in Cyclone baseball, there's 5 or 6 guys that come in here. Of course, the baseball stadium's just right down over the hill. They come in here every pregame and get a sandwich before every ball game. This is kind of a ritual for some of the baseball players here in Elizabethton. So it's and they feed teams. They can feed groups, and they do it all the time. I asked Richard one time, the owner, I said, what's the most? He said, we cranked out about 55 sandwiches one day. And they can do it. Just got to call and give them a little chance, but they can crank it, no question. At 543-6128, Baker, I think she said she'd come by to get a sandwich. Well, she's welcome to do that. We'll be here wolfing down some great grub before we head off to the basketball game tonight. Tom Taylor Sports Show. Again, we're here live at Poor Trav's Deli. We will take a break and see who's playing basketball tonight. It's very much up in the air. It's all over the place. Usually it's a Tuesday, Friday normal schedule, but Tuesday got canceled for all the storm and the ice and different things going on in there. So there's some remakes. There was some last night, but there's a lot being played tonight. We'll tell you who right after this from Brummett Sports Shop. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3, we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Yep. Good to see you too, David. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for checking in with us. That's a blast from the past. All right, Milligan men last night rolled over the visitors from Montreat 86-71. You had, 4 guys in double digits last night for the Buffs, who the Buffaloes moving up in the standings now at 4-9 and 6-15, but crawling back up through the standings because after a rough season, they're getting things together. And so, big win last night for the guys. You had, for Milligan, 4 guys in double digits. Yep. Tajon McCormick, our player of the game, 23 points, 19 from Jake Benham, 16 from Livio Anton, and then 15 from Elijah Redwood. Had an off night, averaging 21. The leading scorer in the conference was held to 15 points last night, but the Buffs win 86-71. And so, big win for Milligan's men's team. The ladies also came out guns a-blazing and blew away Montreat's ladies 98-57. Our player of the game, career night, Callie Reeder with 12. He had 11 from Naomi Ashley, both off the bench. Both players of the game last night with 12 and 11 respectively. Samaj Clark had 16 and McKenna Myers had 10. So big win last night for the Lady Buffs, who go to 13-1 on the season. They're tied for the league and the conference, 14-7 overall. So big win last night, doubleheader sweep. Next game scheduled is Saturday against Gwinnett, and I dare say we won't play that one, but I don't know that for sure. But I would think it'd be in trouble on Saturday afternoon. We'll see. And then after that, the next will be the 7th, next Saturday week against Tennessee Wesleyan at Steve Lacy Fieldhouse. So that's what we got on the horizon for Milligan basketball. Again, Cyclone Hoops tonight will be on the road, audio only at Sullivan East, 6:15 airtime, 6:30 tip. The Lady Cyclones. Well, you're very sweet, Becky. Stay safe in this winter weather because you are important to a lot of people, especially those Cyclone kids. You're very sweet. Thank you, dear. That's very kind. So I'm just an old country boy. Oh, sinner saved by grace is what I am. But thank you. You're very kind. All right, so here's what we've got as far as who's playing where tonight. There may be more South Green at Happy Valley, Hampton at University High, and Morristown east of Westridge. That's what I've got tonight in basketball. Of course, our games as well. Elizabethton at Sullivan East. There may be more as far as being made up, but that's what I've got. South Green at Happy Valley. The Hampton Bulldogs, guys and girls in Johnson City to battle University High, and Morristown east of Westridge. That's what we have for tonight. Of course, our games, Cyclones, ladies at 6:15, 6:30 tip-off, and the boys to follow. So there may be more, but that's what we've got for this Thursday, and those I would feel very confident or make goods like we are doing on our game that was scheduled for Tuesday, being made up tonight. So there you go. All right, there's a basketball tournament coming up. You want to get involved in this. This is really cool. This is Rusty's putting this on, Rusty Chambers, the second annual Betsy Basketball Classic, grades second grade through high school. 3-game guarantee coming up in February. On the 21st and 22nd of February, it's $200 entry fee for the team. TSSAA officials. First and second place will be awarded. The phone number is 741-0020. There it is. If you want to sign up, there's a bunch of them signing up. Well, he'll be there tonight. I'll get an update on how many teams. I think there was over 20 teams last time I talked to him. 741-0020. And so sign up is continuing. We'll see where he is as far as the numbers. Those are second grade all the way through high school. Of course, they play age appropriate, obviously. And so that would be what's going on for that on the 21st and 22nd of February. We lost a really good guy today. He's in heaven, and he ain't looking back. He wouldn't come back to this mess, I guarantee you. But Pastor Bobby Stout, Pastor Emeritus of Pleasant Beach Baptist Church, he stepped out into eternity last year on this date. Oh, boy. Talking about somebody left a void, at least in my life, for sure. And he was just a class act. And I can honestly tell you, in my travels, I've never heard anybody, not one person, say something bad about Bobby Stout. Not one. He was this, he was that. Nobody. I've always heard. And he would go see, he didn't care who you were. He didn't care whether you were the president of the company or the janitor of the company. He didn't care if you were in jail, out of jail, under the jail. He didn't care. And I've heard it over and over and over, and I saw it myself firsthand. I mean, he was a people's preacher, for sure. And he lost his battle a year ago today, so which is hard to believe he's been gone a year. But he's, he's sorely missed. I know that. Hang on. So we missed Bobby Stout. But our loss is heaven's gain. He's running the streets of gold now, I guarantee you. Has been for a year. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that on a personal note, I miss him tremendously, and I know his family does, obviously. So it's a homegoing, but left a void here in a lot of people's lives. Our dear, dear man, Bobby Stout, loved him to death. Had the honor of being part of his funeral. So anyway, he was gone a year ago today. It's hard to believe, man. My daddy used to tell us, the older you get, the faster things come around, and he's right. It's hard to believe it's been a year. So hard to believe to me it's the end of January. Somebody the other day we're talking Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you blink, and here it is. Spring training baseball starts in 2 weeks. I mean, we're gearing up for Valentine's Day now. It's hard to believe. The train just rolls on, rolls on, rolls on. All right, final break. We'll come right back after this from the Eagle Center, and we'll get ready to get us something good to eat right after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
Folks in Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
About 10,
ready.
15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent opportunity to come by and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli at 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, let's wrap it up here by telling you the verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. It's the least I can do for what he's done for me. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." I added, "Thank you, Lord Jesus, and we are just worn down with the things in life. You want us to bring them to you, leave them with you, and you will give us rest. Thank you for loving us that much. It's awesome. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Good way to end it. That's Matthew 11:28, the verse of the broadcast. Back at 6:15, thanks to Leslie and Randy stopping by. Again, thanks to Trey cranking out the sandwiches, him and Jimmy here at Port Travis Deli, 543-6128. Sandwiches and salads right here, out the door. You've got all those potato chips we mentioned earlier in the show and 10 cases of drinks. Pepsi products, you've got the Celsius energy drinks, you got Gatorade, you got Pepsi and Coke products, you've got the Starbucks drinks back here. You go over here, you got the Monster energy drinks. Over in this one, you've got ice cold Coca-Cola products. So your drinks are covered, your chips are covered, and the sandwiches are the best steamed sandwich in the Tri-Cities, bar none, no question. And a big thanks to Richard, too, because they sponsored the player of the game. We gave away some last night. We'll give away some tonight. Port Travis Deli player of the game for the Cyclones, and so we'll be giving away some more of those tonight. The girls and guys games beginning at 6:15 audio only. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching the show. Remember, as always, we'll tell you, bloom where you're planted, as Mama used to say, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2436, show number 2,436 show on our way to 2,500. We're clicking them off, folks. We're what? How many are left? 54? Is that right? 64 shows left? That doesn't sound right. 30 says 4, carry you 1 and 3 or 4. Yeah, 64 shows to 2,500. That's pretty cool. We'll see you back at 6:15 for Cyclone basketball. So long from Port Travis Deli in Elizabethton. 543-6128, the best.